Thank you for viewing my channel, Hot Mess Issue Today, the hit. Please like, subscribe, and follow me. Today, I have on the men versus women mask, and we're going to cover a couple of topics: monogamy, biology, and these polygamy relationships, etc. First of all, monogamy. This is a man-made social construct. Pretty much in any society, you have some polygamous relationships, and we try to make laws to force polygamous, monogamous relationships, and they don't work. You even some of the ones that make the laws, they still have other relationships, and therefore, it's hard for them even to stick by that. But in societies and in nature, you do have some species and some humans that mate for life, and they have a monogamous relationship. But I would argue the mass majority aren't. No matter how you describe it, you could have someone that get in a relationship, man and a woman, one or the other dies, then later on they remarry. So how do you rate that? Is it only monogamous if it's going on at that time, or is it over a lifetime? Because if it's over a lifetime, then it's no longer monogamous. But also, just in the biology of men and women, it just doesn't make sense. Women, they carry an egg once a month, so it's only that, 2 or 3 days or maybe a week in a month that they can get pregnant. Men, on the other hand, every time they ejaculate millions of sperm. They can ejaculate multiple times in a sexual encounter. They can ejaculate and have sex multiple times in a day. So if they had multiple partners, they could impregnate multiple women, daily, weekly, monthly. So they're capable of producing multiple children a year or a month or whatever. So it just doesn't make sense that it should be monogamous. In most species, you have one male and he's over several females as far as reproducing kids and keeping the herd or whatever it is vibrant with his lifeline. And you have very, very few instances in the animal kingdom or the human population where one female is over multiple men. Now, species and insects and all of that, fish and all of that, yeah, they lay tons of eggs, and the male can fertilize all of those eggs. But definitely in the human population, the female only, produces one egg, even though they can split, have twins and triplets, etc. So the biology suggests in humans that, you know, the mass majority of us should not be in monogamous relationships. It suggests that, you know, that at least the man should have multiple partners in order to keep, you know, the race vibrant and operating with the strongest gene lines. And a lot of times, hopefully, that means, you know, we could eliminate or even cut down on certain diseases or ailments, etc., because we have the strongest reproducing versus just anybody. But a lot of people are going to argue differently only from the social construct, you know, but we already see daily it doesn't work. More than 60-70% of marriages end in divorce, and there's a higher percentage of second marriages end in divorce. So we're constantly trying to have relationships one at a time with, you know, individuals instead of probably having non-monogamous relationships where, you know, everybody in the group can be happier because you get what you want or what you need to be happy, because the chances of one person being able to satisfy all your wants and needs is too slim versus having multiple partners with different strengths and different weaknesses to be able to sustain what you need mentally and physically in order to be in a relationship, period. No matter how you look at it, multiple relationship situations are better. Now, pushing the monogamous relationship theory is better for the economy because that keeps lawyers and everybody else, judges and everybody working, you know, to settle these divorce cases and these situations. But if we were to turn that around and allow a lot of multiple relationship practices take place without any penalties, I would argue that all of these divorce cases, etc., would go down. And therefore, the industry that's built on their success would dissipate. They wouldn't be able to keep it up because people would be happier in their situation with the people they are with, especially men. But I would also argue that the women would be happier too, you know, even if we said that the women were able to have other partners without penalty. There's no way that if you're getting everything you need, you have a reason to be jealous or anything else. And it's already happening. You know, you have in Utah, you have those compounds where men have multiple wives, and the wives, they understand, they live in it, and that's not the most common situations, but it works for them. And if it didn't, it wouldn't be able to continue to exist for all these years. As you know, these places and have been going on for more than 100 years, and not just in the United States. You have other areas of the world that practice the same thing. This has been Hot Mess Issue Today, The Hit. Please like, follow, and subscribe to my channel.